Hello, welcome back to our paralegal counseling training. This is your host, Dr. Tripo Mwinifumbo. Today, we are starting a course entitled Development and Social Welfare Law. So, I'm going to give you the introduction and also the course outline. Course description. This course explores the legal framework for promoting social welfare and development with a focus on vulnerable populations. The purpose of this course is to provide students with a comprehensive understanding of the legal framework for promoting social welfare and development, particularly for vulnerable populations. Course objective. Upon completion of this course, students will be expected to analyze the key concepts and principles of development and social welfare. Number two, we expect that by the time you are finishing this course, you must be able to understand the international human rights framework and its application to social welfare. And number three, we want you to identify the legal protections and mechanism for vulnerable groups. And number four, you should be able to explain the law of social security systems and public assistance program. And number five, you should be able to apply labor rights and fair employment in practices to promote social welfare. And number six, understand the relationship between environmental sustainability and social welfare. And lastly, number seven, you have to be able to develop skills in community development and participation. What is the aim of this course? The aim of this course is to provide a critical understanding of the legal framework for social welfare and development. So you should be able to understand the legal framework which is based on social welfare and development. And it should be, and also the other aim is to equip you with knowledge and skill to promote social justice and human rights. The other thing is to that you may be able to promote, to foster critical thinking and problem solving skills in addressing social welfare challenges. You know, when you are dealing in the social welfare, when we talk about social welfare, we are talking about like working with NGOs, vulnerable people, and other organizations. So now we are talking about their critical issues which needs problem solving skills. So as a legal counselor, you must be able to understand these you must be able to understand and foster critical thinking. Then the other thing is to promote interdisciplinary approaches to social welfare and development. What is expected of you at the end of this course? So upon completion of this course, students will be able to demonstrate knowledge of development and social welfare law principles and concepts. So you should be able to demonstrate. You should be able to explain and be able to demonstrate that you have been schooled in the knowledge of social welfare and development laws and principles. You should be able to apply legal frameworks to real world social welfare scenarios. Also, you should be able to analyze the impact of laws and policies on vulnerable populations. You should also be able to develop effective strategies for promoting social welfare and development. And number five, you should be able to communicate complex legal concepts to diverse audiences. And when we talk about to diverse audiences, we are talking about to different audiences whereby you are able to defend the vulnerable, and you are also able to lobby the rights of the vulnerable. So engage in critical thinking and problem solving to address social welfare challenges. So now we look at the modules. What are the course outline, or what are the course content in this course? So number one, you are in module one. We are going to have about some modules, and you should be able to understand all the modules. So in module one, we are going to look at introduction. That's where we are going to look at it, overview of development and social welfare law, key concepts, and also the source of development and social welfare law. Then module 2 to 3, we are going to look at international human rights law. That is Universal Declaration of Human Rights, International Covenant on Economical, Social, and Cultural Rights, International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights. On module 4 and 5, we are going to look at constitutional law and social welfare. What is constitution? What the constitution talk about when it comes to social welfare? What are the rights to life and dignity, rights to equality and non-discrimination, the right to social security and social welfare. So we are going to examine what the constitution says about social welfare. Then in module 6 and 7, we are going to look at laws relating to vulnerable groups. So laws relating to children, that is child labor, child marriage, and also we are going to look at laws relating to women, domestic violence, gender equality. Then we are going to look at laws relating to persons with disabilities, and also we are going to look at laws relating to marginalized communities, indigenous people, and those communities where they are less educated. Then we are also going to look at module 8 and 9. We are going to look at social security and assistance, social security system, and public assistance programs, and we are going to look at healthcare and education laws. So in module 10 and 11, we are going to look at labor rights and fair employment. We are also going to look at labor laws and regulations in relationship to development and social fair employment practices, and also we are going to look at occupational health in relationship to social welfare and development. We are also going to look at environmental sustainability, which is environmental laws and regulations, sustainable development principles, and in module 13, 14, we are going to look at community development and participation. And we are going to, so the topics that we're going to look at are community development laws and policies, then public participation and engagement. And module 15 are going to look at the challenges and limitations in development and social welfare law. Then we are going to have a paper where you have to do some research. This course is contained with 100%, so class participation and size assignments, those presentation assignment carries 40%, then also research assignment carries 20%, and summative assessment carries 40%. I want us to know that development and social welfare law encompasses a lot of all the laws, because it is the law that any law is there to foster development and social welfare. So it encompasses the laws, some of the laws that you have done, and we are just going to cruise and to relate the laws like constitutional law. We are going to relate it with social welfare, labor law. We are going to relate it with social welfare and other other laws that we have done. We are going to relate with social welfare and development law. How do they apply, and what specific laws, and on what purpose? For example, on the social welfare or on the employment law, which is labor law. How does it come in the development and social welfare law? Find that the bad uh, the bad management of labor management, it will be a burden on the government, by which the people that if they are not fairly treated by employers, you'd find that they are going to be a burden to the government. And also, when if there are no policies in labor which can allow somebody after retire to have some of the social security, then we can be able to see that there will be a lot of vulnerable people who need to depend on the social warfare. So enjoy the course, and I believe we are going to expand our knowledge uh, in legal matters. Thank you so much. God bless you. This is your host, as always, Dr. Tulipo Mwenfumbo, on development and social warfare.